Hi all, this is this is chapter 1, Introduction to Project Management. Okay, so this textbook goes over all that's needed for the PMP certification. So this is a certification you need to know if you're going to become a project manager. Okay, and the company that gives out these certifications is an organization called PMI, the Project Management Institute. All right, so this is the organization PMI, Project Management Institute. This is their website. So if you click on this, it'll take you to to their site, and this is who gives the certification. So some of the things you need to know for the certification are definitions, and then they have several tools as well that they need you to know. Okay, so that's what the text and a lot of this course goes over. Okay, so starting off with what the definition of project is, you need to differentiate it from things that other things that employees do. So, say for example, an accountant on an everyday basis will be doing their accounting, but let's say, for example, like they also have a project in which like they're going to do like, oh, we're going to do revenue management, we're going to do some cost cutting, we're going to increase sales through this particular project. So they'll define, okay, so this project is going to start on March 18th and it's going to end on December 15th. And so in this duration we're going to increase sales by a new mobile app. So that's a project. It's different from what they do on a day-to-day basis. Okay. Now they group these projects into programs. So group of related projects is a program. So let's say, for example, like there are many projects going on. So one makes a mobile app, one uses big data, another one like improves the accounting system. So they try to look for synergies on this. So they'll be like, okay, so maybe we can use the data gathered from the app into our big data project. So both these two to go together into a program. But everything that's related, unrelated programs, projects, all of it that's going on at one particular time forms a portfolio, whether they're related or not. Okay, so all the projects Citibank is doing comes in their portfolio. All the projects that Fairfield University are doing comes in our portfolio. So those are the definitions. So on your quiz 1, which is at the end of September, you need to know these definitions. I'm going to give you like, okay, here's this term. What is the definition? Okay, and the project management certification is also fairly similar. You need to know these definitions, and you need to know several tools that we're going to cover later in the course. All right, so other definitions you need to know: what is a project sponsor? Okay, so this is the person who takes responsibility for the project, as opposed to a project manager who's going to be handling, okay, so this is the schedule, are we on schedule, are we on budget, things like that. But the project manager would be like the person who makes the decisions. So let's say, for example, like we're making a new website. Okay, what's going to be the content of the website? So that will be the job of the project sponsor. Okay, whereas the project manager will be, all right, so we've got the content. Okay, so I've asked the sponsor, this is what they say is the content. And so now I'm going to assign this to this person and this person. So all that the project manager does. Okay, and now another thing we need to know is the difference between IT projects or information systems projects and non-information systems projects. Okay, so the big things is that, the biggest thing is the technology. Okay, this keeps changing, and the technology that is that today, will change tomorrow, next year, things like that. So basically for these projects, companies are looking for people, younger and younger people who are more familiar with technology. Okay, it's very difficult to get these people. Most companies are stuck with older people like me who are not so familiar with the technology. And so they keep trying to hire. And the other problem is the communication with the client. Usually clients can't express what they want. Think of somebody who's older in your family who's having trouble with the technology. They can't always express what they want. And so once they have somebody helping them, they'd be like, oh no, actually I meant this, and I need help with that. And so the project scope would keep changing. So these are the big problems with IS projects.